Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up if you're down and out and depressed and angry. That's all due to what you did yesterday, and you're the only one that can make that better and clean that mess up so you could start out fresh today and have a great day. Remember, yesterday is gone, and we are not promised tomorrow. This is it. All we have is today. What are you going to do with it? I'm going to go over the list of all the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship with a man or woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. And you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I'm going to talk about it's okay to have disturbances throughout the day. It's what you do with them and the process of elimination and letting go of fear. Okay, when you have a disturbance, when there's something bothering you, first of all, you need to clean it up right away. You don't want it to ruin your whole day, and disturbances can do that, and it's about having the tools. So you ask yourself, what can you do? Make a phone call. Do you need to clean up something? Do you need to correct it? Do you need to have somebody help you work something out with it? But don't just ignore it. For me, because I am truly, I cannot handle any negativity. It really paralyzes me. It cripples me. It actually stops me from moving forward and doing the next right thing until I clean up that mess. It could be with a tenant. It could be with my husband. It could be with my children. I do my part, like if I have to make a phone call or if I have to call a plumber or call an electrician or whatever it is that I need to do, I clean it up ASAP and then hand it over to the universe whenever anybody gets back to me, whenever anybody on the other side wants to be receptive and respond back to me. That's how I do it, so I can move forward and not have any disturbances throughout the day, so I can have a good day. The problem is when you keep letting that stuff build up and build up and build up and build up, that's where the self-abuse comes in. That's where everything becomes overwhelming. It starts out with a little remark, a sarcasm, somebody saying something nasty. Just clean it up. Just clean it up. Excuse me? Ask them to repeat it and tell them that you do not appreciate being spoken to with disrespect. Start speaking up. This is the problem. So many people have a problem speaking up. If your children speak to you with disrespect, stop them right there. Excuse me? I will not have you speak to me that way. If your husband speaks to you or your wife speaks to you, excuse me? I will not have you speak to me that way. Your boss. Excuse me? I will not have you speak to me that way. We need to learn how to start speaking up and start fighting for ourselves and start demanding respect, whether they're respectful or not, but you will not allow them to do it to you. I had a client that was late for everybody. He was one of the richest men in Pittsburgh, and he was late for everybody, and he was late for me. And I left, and he's like, Mary. He never got the Mary Ann part. Where are you? I said, I'm gone. I have other clients. I'm not going to be late for them. And I charged him for his session. Do you know he was never late again? No one ever stood up to him because he had so much money. He was so special. Well, none of us are that special. None of us. Doesn't matter how much money we have. Doesn't matter how much power we have. We all deserve to be respected. So today, that's what I want you to do, is really focus on any disturbances, any disrespect, anything. Start speaking up. Watch how empowered, watch how good you feel, and watch how great your energy will flow throughout the day. Remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking actually can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing. Your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying from Louise L. Hay. Loving treatment. Addiction, you're running from yourself, not knowing how to love yourself. Deep at the center of my being, there's an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my conscious, my very being, and radiates from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It's an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore I take lovingly care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with vibration of love so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and that love me, earning a good income. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way to all people. For I know that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past. In all past experiences, I am free. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure. For I'm a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me forevermore, and so it is. Trust the process, no more questioning. All I need is taken care of. Louise L. Hay, beautiful woman. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from my book. Virtues. V is for virtues. 85, I'm on frugality. Frugality, make no expense but to do good to others or yourself, i.e. waste nothing. I'll read that one more time. Frugality, make no expense but to do good to others or yourself, i.e. waste nothing. I love this. My husband used to call me a spendthrift, and a spendthrift is somebody, it's not how it sounds, it's somebody who spends a lot. And I truly, I love giving. I've always been that way since I was a little girl, and used to say, you spend on everybody else but yourself. It's my most joyous moments, treating, giving. Feels fabulous. When I was a little girl, I used to love to, Daddy, give me some of my money that I made. I want to treat all my friends to pizza. I just loved being philanthropic. It's one of my favorite things. But one of the things I learned With my husband, with real estate, you have to have so much money in the bank. You have to have so much money put away so you're back up in case something happens. And I've come a long way with money. We have over 50 apartments, and there's a lot of expenses. A lot of people are totally clueless about what it takes to have real estate and the money it costs to maintain and keep it up. And it's really, the true rewards are for the children. We busted our ass for 25 years and worked like a dog. And now we're starting to reap those rewards and calm down and hire other people to do things that we physically used to do. But as far as being frugal, it is important to put money away for rainy days. It is important to not be subservient to anybody, your partner. It is good to make your own money. And it's horrible to have to ask another person all the time for money. So when I was 10, my daddy taught me that. Marianne, if you want extras, you go to work. So I never depended on anybody but myself. I had 200 Sunday papers. I cut grass, and I ran a restaurant at 13. I always worked. So I married, the men I married are productive and do well, but I do my part also. So nobody could ever throw in my face. And the power of being independent, the power of making your own money, the power of standing for something, nobody could ever manipulate or control you. And even if you're a housewife and you're in charge of the money and you're in charge of all the expenses, again, it's how you handle that money. It will be the level of freedom that you, your husband, and your children have. So it's important that you start educating yourself and not wasting money, not throwing money away, not spending foolish money on stupid things that you don't need, whether it's $20, $30, $40, $5, $10. Learning how not to waste food, and pass the clothes down and then give them to the Goodwill and give them to people that can use them. Purge every 6 months out of your house. Clean out what you're not using. Give it to people that can use it. And you start to feel good about everything you're doing. So when you are cleaning up and getting rid of things, you know that somebody else is going to be able to enjoy it. All right. Work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. Do one of these things for 30 days. In 1 year, you won't recognize yourself. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she's appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today, be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, and then working out and keeping my food clean, and I will have a great day. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. It is the greatest gift we can give ourselves. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, Life in Harmony online, leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says out, hit subscribe. And remember, start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. It can be quite overwhelming. And remember, you have to do it for 30 days before you start seeing results. And remember, I want you to have an enjoyable day today. And thank you for listening.